As you attend a Bible teaching church, you will occasionally hear the pastor refer to the original languages. You may wonder what the pastor is referring to. The Old Testament was originally written in the Hebrew language along with some Aramaic. The New Testament was written in the common Greek of the first century. Most people today could not read these original languages. Others have given their time and skills, and some have given their lives, to make the Bible available in the heart language of the readers. In a multi-language culture, it is not unusual for people to speak more than one language and even to have different names because of the cultures. This is likely the case with the Apostle Paul, who was also known as Saul. Some think he was known as Saul before his conversion to Christ and as Paul afterwards. It is more likely, however, that he had both names from childhood. Saul would have been his Hebrew name and Paul would have been his Greek name. During a time of persecution when Stephen was stoned to death, Acts 8:1 says, Saul was one of the witnesses, and he agreed completely with the killing of Stephen. A great wave of persecution began that day, sweeping over the church in Jerusalem, and all the believers except the apostles were scattered through the regions of Judea and Samaria. The Apostle Paul was born in the tribe of Benjamin, and was likely named after King Saul in the Old Testament, who was also of the tribe of Benjamin. After Paul's conversion, both names are referred to in Acts 13:9, where it says, Saul, also known as Paul, was filled with the Holy Spirit, and he looked the sorcerer in the eye. Greek was a universal language in the first century, and Aramaic was also widely used. It is likely that Jesus spoke Hebrew, Greek, and Aramaic.